So the never-ending green streak shall continue. G-Roar ended up going 6 for 7 on the day. The first trades in the morning were massive wins. Uncle Tio ended up going 1 for 1 on the day, and I ended up going 2 for 3 on the day. As a collective, as a whole, we ended up going 9 for 11. If you added up all of our percentage gains combined as a collective, we made over 700% in profit returns today. I'm going to be breaking down the trades that we ended up making towards the end of this video. Losing and going red on the day was a personal choice. So in terms of the newly updated price action analysis, let's get straight into it. Based off of what I'm seeing on the daily chart pattern, the easy and simple money in terms of this game plan that I'm providing to you a night before the stock market is open is going to be if the SPY gaps up. If the SPY is opening up flat towards the previous closing price, 588.22, if the SPY is gapping up, is going to try to have a strong bullish trend day, and it should be a very simple day to be buying call options. So again, based off of what I'm seeing from a technical view, the easy money based off these daily chart patterns and how the market is currently setting up would be if we gap up, right? So in terms of the daily chart pattern, this is what I'm looking at. You can see right here, we have this green daily candlestick right here. We have this green daily candlestick right here. And then we start to have this downtrend slanted to the right side. Then we start to have this downtrend slanted to the right side. You can see we have this red bearish pin on the gap down. We have this red bearish pin on the gap down. Next day, we have a green bullish daily candlestick recovery. Next day, we have a green bullish daily candlestick recovery, which is why I was telling you, if the market gaps down and you are seeing support forming on the 30-minute chart towards one of those oversold levels in last night's game plan in between the range of pre-market up until about 10:30 a.m., it's going to try to have a strong bullish move up, which it did end up doing. If it cannot sell off past like 10 to 10:30 a.m., it's going to start to rocket up. So for those of you who utilized last night's game plan, you should have had a phenomenal green day, because I made it very clear the bullish sentiment inside of a gap down was if the SPY is holding up support towards one of the key levels I gave you at the oversold levels towards that 10:30 a.m. time frame, it's going to be ideal to be dip buying. And there was many bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmations forming after we held for an hour straight. I'm going to break down the chart and teach this to you step by step towards the end of this video. Now, in terms of the pattern, right, you can see when we have this green bullish day, we have this green bullish day. The next day, the SPY ends up turning the previous closing price into support, and we have a strong move up. Then it starts to drop back down. So the point being is, man, I've studied on how SPY reacts historically when it forms like this green trend reversal candlestick. And what I'm telling you is, based off of a bullish easy money trend day, the previous closing price is going to be the make or break level, man. As long as we are maintaining at that previous closing price, forming support on the 30-minute candlestick chart, the bulls are going to be in control for a strong move up. So if we are opening up flat, if we are gapping up, the game plan is going to be to buy call options towards this level. As you can see, massive moves are going to be occurring slightly above the previous closing price if we're gapping up towards this like 588.50 to 588.70 zone, right? So if the SPY is starting to break above the previous closing price, retesting, react to support, 30-minute bullish candlestick confirmations, we're starting to push above that 588, right? So some break and retest levels I'll give you two right here. So the previous closing price, that's your make or break support for the bulls to be in control. We need to maintain at and above that level. In terms of the break and retest levels, 589. Next level above that is going to be 590. Those are your break and retest levels. Use the previous closing price for the dip buy if you see the bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmations. Use 589 and 590 as the resistance levels as the break and retest. We break above the levels. If there's a bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmation floor at or towards one of those two levels or both of those levels, you're going to want to be in on call options in that particular situation. Now, in terms of the game plan that I'm providing to you a day before the market is open, I'm going to say this. It's going to be a lot more difficult to be trading based off like this overall analysis and video that I'm giving to you a day before the market opens if we are gapping down. I'm seeing multiple outcomes, but this is what I want you to pay attention to. And you're really going to have to use, in this situation, it's not going to be as easy to trade, in my opinion, if we are gapping down tomorrow. So I want you to understand this, man. use strong confirmations. When you're trading at the levels and there's lack of a daily confirmation foundation and it's looking like it could be a more difficult situation to be trading, like I said, I do think it's going to be a lot more difficult to be trading heading tomorrow if we are gapping down. So use strong confirmations at the best key levels. That is what I would recommend to you. So in terms of the levels, if we are gapping down, this is what you need to understand in terms of overall micro price action, right? So if the previous closing price is reacting bearish, and then in terms of the bears to really take some control, they would need to crack below this support right here. In terms of the support, you could see right here, they would need to crack this support towards this 587 level. They crack below that, spike back up, form lower highs, react as a resistance, red bearish 30-minute candlestick confirmations. The bears are going to be in control, and what's going to happen is they're going to take this to the next support level, which is going to be all the way down here. In terms of where the next support level is going to be, as you can see right here, this is going to be a massive level. And I will say this is going to be a level of interest to be buying call options if you're seeing strong bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmations. Based off the daily chart pattern, one of the reasons why I said it could be more difficult if we do gap down is I'm seeing on the daily chart where multiple patterns can occur if we're gapping down. But if we're opening up flat and gapping up, it's just going to be overall bullish, and then we could drop later into the day. So like I said, it's going to be a little bit more complex in terms of that daily chart foundation. You know, one of the strategies that we use from a technical point of view is we identify patterns and we capture trends. And one of the overall patterns that we look at is the daily chart pattern. The daily chart pattern is going to help lead the overall direction for a bullish or bearish trend day, right? But sometimes the pattern says different things, right? If it's gapping down, like I said, I went back historically and multiple things can happen. And if it's gapping up, it should just be a simple bullish trend day. That's why I said preferably I would like the market to gap up, right? But that's out of our control. But what's in our control is how we react to the market, how we prepare to the market, and how we trade the best setups at the best prices. So look, man, you need to understand this is a key critical level. And based off the daily chart pattern, if we do gap down, I did see one pattern where the SPY can start to bottom towards the previous day lows. So take a look at this level, man. 584.40. 584.40. This is going to be your previous day lows, massive upside potential, right? And just take a look. All this support, strong bottom wick at 583, previous resistance to react to support, make or break level right around here towards 584. So this 583 mid to 584 zone is going to be a phenomenal level. If you're seeing bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmations, you're going to want to be buying call options for a strong move back up into this previous support level at 587.60. Now, if the bears crack below 584 and react as a resistance, the next level we're going to drop to is going to be right here towards 580. 580 is going to be a strong level of consideration to be buying call options, and I would consider that to be automated in a sense. So heading into tomorrow, man, your main levels are going to be the previous closing price. That's going to be the most important level. And, you know, if we're gapping up and then the break and retest 589 and 590, and then profit targets is going to be 591.50. Level above that is going to be 593. Level above that is going to be the gap at 595. That's a gap close reversal level, right? To give you a more macro point of view of the overall ladder, we have 601 gap close reversal, best level for puts, highest gap waiting to fill above towards those all-time highs. And then the next level under that is going to be 598. Next level below that is going to be 595. That is the second highest gap waiting to fill above. Use bearish 30-minute candlestick confirmations for those gap close reversals. It's going to be a phenomenal level for puts. Next level below that is going to be 593.22. Next level below that is going to be 591. Next level below that is going to be 588.50. Next level below that is going to be 584.50. Next level below that is going to be 580. Like I said, based off of tomorrow, the overall range we're going to be trading in is in between that previous closing price, and then if the bears take control, drop it under 587, react as a resistance. We're going to 584. It's going to try to bounce there, try to bottom there. If not, then we go to 580. And then in terms of bullish scenarios, if we hold 584, we go back to 587.50. If it breaks above that in terms of previous closing price and support, then we're going to 589 to 590. Break above that, we're going to 593.50 to 595. That's going to be the overall range heading into tomorrow. So I'm telling you, man, if you use these levels, wait for the 30-minute chart to start to develop, use the daily chart, foundations that I provided to you, you should have a phenomenal green day heading into tomorrow, man. Like I said, preferably I would like the market to gap up, because based off the daily chart pattern, it's going to be an easy day for the SPY to explode up and start to fill this gap at 595 if we are gapping up. So the easy money is in a gap up. If not, it's going to be more difficult to win, but that previous day lows is a strong consideration for calls. And then 580 is a strong buy for calls in terms of an automation level. And then, like I said, if we're reacting bearish at first, you need to keep an eye on that 587.30. Shit hits the fucking fan if 587.30 cracks and reacts as a resistance. Think of the morning as bulls to be in full fucking control if we're above previous closing price. If not, bears are going to win the morning fucking move, man. So that's what you're paying attention to. Opening up flat, gapping up, bulls take control for the morning move. In terms of bears, drop under 587.30. Bears take fucking control. Nice fucking drop. And another thing I want you to pay attention to as well is 591.60. I did see something within the daily chart pattern where we can potentially drop towards previous day highs. So previous day highs, we can potentially see a small drop. Previous day lows, we can potentially see a small spike. Use confirmations, write down all the information I provided to you. With that being said, let's start recapping the overall trades that we ended up making inside of Team Roar, man. So in terms of Team Roar, the green streak, the winning streak continues. All we do is win nonstop. It's unlimited fucking winning. Every single day, we are printing money at the speed of fucking light. These are going to be the quickest, biggest wins you're going to ever see in the stock market. Let's get straight into all the fucking winning. So you guys are well aware, if you're inside of Team Roar, these are the best market open trades you're ever going to see. The beauty of these market open trades is you get to win so fucking big in such a short period of time to start your day, where you can literally just call it for the rest of the day if you like, and then just do whatever it is that you want to do. So in terms of the overall situation, as you can see inside of Team Roar, we have a real-time zero-day options trading alert system. You do get access to a morning updated game plan. As you guys are aware, we have the pre-market trading session. In the pre-market, there's going to be some minor adjustments with overall levels and just different perspectives of the overall market as well, right? So you do get access to new key levels pretty much every single day. And then you're going to get multiple trades every single day. I'm not going to be going into all of the risk management 101 and all of the parts to the, strategic options trading alert system that we've created. You have to be inside of the program to experience this, right? But in terms of the trades, man, let's get into it. As you can see, directly at market open, we ended up buying 584 SPY puts for 81 cents a contract at 9:30 a.m. And then we ended up quickly adding to the fucking winners. I tell you all the time, in terms of one of the ways we win big is not just percentage wise. We're able to win big by adding to our winners. We prefer to add to our winners when we're up a small amount, 5, 10, 20%, small percentage gains for us, because we're known for making the biggest percentage gains in the market, and we're known for holding the trades, and we're known for leaving runners to sell deep in the money, right? These are the biggest percentage gains you're ever going to see within the stock market. Very, very cheap, very, very low risk, just literally 81 cents a contract. Now, with that being said, this was a massive win. So if you go to this overall trade, you're going to see we ended up buying these puts at the exact morning lows. As soon as we got in puts, you could see right here, you had 3 minutes to get in below 80 cents. That's so much fucking time. And then you had another opportunity to get in right here if you didn't get profit stopped out. The trade quickly went to 160 cents a contract within the span of 30 minutes. Do you understand? That is a 100% potential profit return within the single span of 30 minutes. And we were adding to the fucking winners, because when we win, we tend to win big. So logically speaking, instead of just setting a profit stop to ensure that we don't go green to red, what we also do is we add to winners to increase the fucking winning, and our profit stop is going to protect the new average cost. Are you with me, man? We're doing the complete opposite of what 98% of traders are doing. So with that being said, in terms of our strategic options trading alert system, you can see right here, we ended up adding to the winners, and the puts just kept on fucking going up. You don't even have to look at the option chains because we're alerting the quotes moving in real time. Do you understand? This is a real-time track record. This is a real-time zero-day options trading alert system track record. Everything is tracked 100% in real time. And as you can see, at 9:43 a.m., when the puts were at 140 a contract, right? Nearly 100%. What did we end up doing? Setting the fucking profit stops. Green as fuck. Being red is your own fucking fault. Losing is a personal fucking choice. How many fucking days am I gonna need to fucking invite you to this fucking secure private organization to get you printed at the speed of fucking light, man? I'm trying to get you in here. I'm looking at my video. They're getting like 2,000 views, and we got like 40 people joining a day. I'm saying like, man, only 2% of the people watching the video want to join the group. And then I think 98% of traders lose. It makes fucking sense, man. If you're serious about making money, I would strongly suggest that you're getting in here every single morning. We are winning. And we are not just winning. We are winning in a way that is cheap, that is low risk, with the biggest percentage gains in the market that anyone can do with small accounts, man. And rich people prefer to trade this way because rich people prefer to pay less and risk less to make the biggest percentage gains. And the way rich people increase their wins is by adding to the fucking winners. Are you with me, man? I'm trying to put you on to the game. I'm trying to put you on to this money-making machine. So as you can see, the first trade on the day was a massive win. So in terms of how the system works, that's the massive win. So if you choose to keep on trading, write this down. After we have one big win or two small wins, if you choose to keep on going, the most you risk is 25 to 50% of your overall gains, man. I was very disappointed in one of our members. One of our members said they were up $2,000 on the day and they decided to trade later into the day and they gave back almost all their profits and they finished up like $80. I'm like, dude, why would you risk a $2,000 profit to try to double your profits? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to go back to fucking zero. So don't do that, man. People make that mistake all the time. And one problem traders have is they keep on making the same fucking mistakes, man. It's like, how much fucking pain and suffering the traders need to go through to finally fucking not make the same mistakes, man. So like I said, you risk 25% to 50% of your overall fucking gains. Losing and going red on the day is a personal fucking choice when 95% of the market open trades are massive fucking wins and you can just walk away. And if you want to keep on fucking going, it's like, dude, risk no more than 30% of your fucking profits, all right? So with that being said, 583 SPY puts for 79 cents a contract at 9:57 a.m., right? So if you go to 9:57 a.m., you're going to see right here, as soon as we got in these fucking puts, man, look at this. 9:57 a.m., right here, we're getting on these puts towards the lows. This is the lows right here. As soon as we get in on the fucking puts, you have 2 minutes to get in. You would have been in towards, 80s to fucking 90s. They went to 120 within the span of minutes. So fucking 70s to 120 within the span of fucking minutes, you set a profit stop. In terms of Uncle Tio told me he sets profit stops when he's up 10%. So in terms of like a good amount, 10 to 20% at the bare minimum is where you're going to want to set those profit stops, right? That's one recommendation that I would recommend you to do in terms of when you're green. Always ensure when you're green, you never go green to red in that situation. And you can always leave runners. You don't have to get profit stopped out of your entire position. You can leave like 20, 30% of runners, right? Now, with that being said, in terms of the next overall win, so we're 2 for 2 on the day, you're going to see, man, this is nonstop fucking winning. 12:56 p.m. We ended up buying 589 puts for 59 cents a contract. You go to 589 puts, and you'll see this is where we ended up getting in. So let's get into this trade here real quick. So in terms of this overall trade, as you can see right here, this was similar to the other one. As soon as we got in, it just kept on fucking going up. So you got to set the profit stop. So in terms of getting filled very, very quickly, when you're trading SPY options, make sure you're using a real broker designed for zero-day options trading alerts, right? So you can research, the big brokers like Interactive Brokers, Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab, right? If you're looking for another broker, if one of those is not an option for you, you can look into Webull, right? But those are the recommendations that I would consider. Thinkorswim by Charles Schwab and Interactive Brokers tend to be the best for zero-day options. If you're not in a position to do that, you can look into Webull, right? I'm not affiliated with these overall brokers in terms of like affiliate commissions or anything like that. Now, with that being said, in terms of the next overall trades, you can see this quickly went from 50 cents to 80 cents a contract. When you're up 10 to 20%, make sure you set a profit stop. You got to get in fucking quick and use market orders. Now, in terms of the next win, let's get into it, man. So in terms of the next overall trade, we ended up getting in on 5920 SPX puts for 260 a contract at 3:03 p.m. So if you go to 5920 puts right here and you go to 3:03 p.m., you're going to see this was a massive fucking winner. So those 3 past trades I just showed you, as soon as we got in, they just started to trend up and then they sold off. So it goes to show you, set the fucking profit stop. And a lot of the trades, just like on the last video they made, they come back to life and they went even fucking higher. So in terms of this trade, this is when we got in, when this was in mid 200s. And then it quickly went back towards the previous closing price of this contract at 450. That is another 100% gain within the span of 3 fucking minutes. And then the contracts ended up selling back off to 140 a contract. Then they quickly went to 1,300 a contract, right? These went from 65 cents to 1,300 contract. You're always going to see, and this is why we recommend to leave runners as well, that the trades tend to come back to life and go deep in the money. Now, with that being said, in terms of the next fucking trade, we had 5930 SPX calls for 185 cents a contract at 3:45 p.m. So if you go to 3:45 p.m., you're going to see right here, this is when we ended up getting in calls when SPY was sitting flat in this 190 to 200 range. And they quickly went to 400. Look at that. That does not look like it. It looks like it's fucking consolidating on this chart right here. But that's a 100% gain. Isn't that fucking crazy, man? You do a comparison of a fucking option contract on a 100% gain versus a penny stock. It's a massive fucking difference. You see this fucking consolidation? This is fucking consolidation. This consolidation is a 100% gain. Do you understand? The fucking gains on options are fucking insane. This fucking chart is a 100% gain. This is why we trade fucking options. This fucking consolidation is a 100% fucking gain. Fuck. So with that being said, that was another massive fucking win. As you can see, all we do is fucking win. If you're setting the fucking profit stops and selling into moves, you're going to win non-fucking stop. And then we have the first L. In terms of the first L, we ended up doing calls again. That did not work out. We had 5,925 SPX calls for 125 cents a contract. That did not work out. Losing is a personal choice because we already had 5 massive wins before that. And then Uncle Tio called out a massive win before that as well. So like I said, man, green to red is a fucking choice. We start our days green 95% of the time. Green enough for you to call it for the day. If you choose to keep on trading, 25 to 50% of your max profits. If you have some losses and you give back 25 to 50%, force yourself to stop trading because going green to red is a choice. And we're not making that choice. You have to be able to survive within this market, man. It's one thing to fucking thrive, but you have to actually be able to fucking survive for the thriving to last. Do you understand? So in terms of the 5, 9, 10 SPX puts at 3:58 p.m., this is one of the best trades on the day, man. This is the beauty of power fucking hour, man. Power hour, it just fucks. It just fucks non-fucking stop, man. It's just fuck you money, man. It's like you enter a trade, you outperform every single fucking trader you know within the span of a couple minutes, for whatever fucking reason. A lot of people don't want to risk 100 cents a contract to buy far the money SPX fucking put options. I'm like, dude, you buy these fucking puts at 100, you flip that shit to 400. Where else are you going to do that in span of 2 fucking minutes? All right? So you take a look at 3:58 p.m. and we're going to go to these fucking puts. And you're going to see this one trade alone at the end of the fucking day outperformed pretty much every fucking trader you know of. So in terms of this trade, 3:58 p.m., this is 3:58 p.m. This is where we're in on the trade. You see it's at 100 a contract. What happens? It goes to fucking 450. It goes up 450% in 1 fucking minute. You understand? 450% in 1 fucking minute. Are you with me? So that's all the massive fucking wins inside of Team Roar in terms of the trades, that we ended up making. G-Roar absolutely fucking crushed it. Now, in terms of the other trades, right? Because we went non-motherfucking stop. Let's get into this, man. So in terms of the other trades, man, and just look at this, man. I'm seeing so many members have gains. It's like, dude, tomorrow is the last day of 2024 to be trading. If you guys want to end this year on a fucking high note and set up 2025 for a strong foundation for you to experience something different and learn something new and gain knowledge and make fucking money and start printing with us at the speed of fucking light, this is the best time to fucking join, man. All we're doing is fucking winning. Look at this. We just had a person join just this week. They turned $1,000 into fucking $8,000. It's like, dude, the fucking gains. $1,200 to this in a fucking week. $1,200 to $8,000. I'm like, dude, we should be charging fucking more. It's that fucking cheap to get in here? They can fucking flip 1,000 into fucking 5 figures in a single fucking week? Fuck, man. Where else are you gonna fucking do this? This is the greatest investment in the fucking planet. Now, with that being said, in terms of the winning, man. So in terms of our secure private organization, one of the members that I've trained, that I taught, and in terms of like training and taught some of the main things that I taught, G-Roar and Uncle Tio, for those of you who don't know, maybe you didn't watch all the videos back in the past, right? We have a strong history of everything. But in terms of some of the main things that I taught, Uncle Tio and G-Roar, it was the gap close reversal trading strategy, and it was the 30-minute candlestick chart patterns, the 30-minute candlestick time frame. So basically, the 30-minute time frame and the 1-minute time frame has been the foundation in terms of trading price action, and I'm the one that kind of put everyone on and taught it to them. And also the gap close reversal trading strategy, along with all the unique, trading strategies that I've used to open up everyone's third eye that we use to consistently make money within the overall market, right? So in terms of Uncle Tio, he's on the Forbes list. He is the largest scrapyard company in the world. You're going to see many big traders. They all are entrepreneurs as well, and they all own different types of companies. So in terms of Uncle Tio, he owns the largest private scrapyard company in the fucking world, man. This guy's a multi-millionaire. He's Forbes under 30 on the list. And with that being said, he hasn't had a single loss in 2 months plus, man. G-Roar, he's winning every single fucking morning. And the guy just keeps on fucking going during the middle of the day, during power fucking hour. It's like, dude, there's just too much fucking winning in here. There's just so much fucking win. It's unlimited fucking wins, man. Look at this. Uncle Tio at 11:14 a.m. SPX 5945 calls for 180 a fucking contract. You go to 5945 calls right here. You're going to see at 11:14 a.m. You're going to see, look at this, man. Towards the exact lows. How many fucking times have we seen Uncle Tio buy SPX calls towards the lows in between 10 to 11 a.m.? He does this every single fucking time, man. This is like his money-making time, man. In terms of when we buy far the money SPX contracts, we usually buy after 3:30 p.m. That's when they're cheap, and that's when the market has highly predictable, massive moves. So it's a great time to be trading. It's very, very cheap, very, very low risk. Uncle Tio, we've seen many times, he pays 150 to 200, right? So they're going to be a little bit higher during the middle, during this early in the day, but he goes super far out and he times it perfectly, and it just fucking works, man. Look at this. He's in right here. This is the fucking lows, 11:14 a.m. We're in right fucking here. His team is a fucking collective, it's a fucking hole. These fucking contracts went to fucking 800. That's another 400% plus profit return, man. Look at this fucking shit, man. All we do is fucking win. We called out everything in real fucking time. Money printing machines. That's what we fucking do, man. We print money at the speed of fucking light. We outperform every single other fucking group out there at the speed of fucking light. It's unlimited fucking winning. It's unlimited fucking printing. I want more. I just want to win more and more and more and more and more and more. That's all I fucking want to do is win. I want to win nonstop. I want to win unlimited. I want to win during the market open. I want to win during the middle of the day. I want to win during power fucking hour. I just want to win non-fucking stop, man. That is all we're fucking doing is winning. Do you understand? There is no other group out there on the fucking planet that is doing this, man. Nobody. You fucking see what's out there, man. Look at all the famous fucking YouTubers. What the fuck are they showing you? I'm showing you this every single fucking day. This is what we do, man. Do you understand? We print non-fucking stop. This is unlimited fucking winning, non-fucking stop. All we do is fucking win. Look at this, man. This trade went up to fucking 60% at the speed of fucking light. Uncle Tio fucking crushed this, man. So with that being said, that was a phenomenal trade. If you held fucking runners, you would have made over 200% profit return, man. So in terms of my own personal trades, let's get into that, man. I know these videos, they're going to be a little bit longer because we just have so many wins, man. There's just so many fucking wins to go over, man. The amount of fucking wins we have, it's just going to make the videos longer and longer, man. So with that being said, in terms of my own personal trades, let's get straight into this here. So in terms of my trades, I had 1 L on calls, I had a nice win on puts, and then I had a nice win on calls. I'm going to be breaking this down here for you here. So let me walk you through this here. I'll make this easier. I'm going to tag at everyone. So this is the real-time alerts that I ended up sending out today. So I went 2 for 3 on the day. So let's get into it. So in terms of puts, 589 puts at 2:19 p.m. You go to 589 puts at 2:19 p.m. I'm going to walk you through this. This is where I ended up getting in on those puts. So as you can see, this was very similar to those trades that I was showing you earlier as well, whereas like as soon as we got in these fucking puts, they just had a massive move in 4 minutes and then they sold back off. So this is where I got in on the puts right here at 2:19 fucking p.m. As you can see, trading the 50s, and they quickly went within just 4 minutes to 80 fucking cents a contract. So you get in instantly with the market fucking order. You have your option chains open and fucking ready. Use a real broker that allows you to get filled instantly at the speed of fucking light. Do not use limit fucking orders. They have limitations and you will not be able to get filled as fast as we are. Make sure you're using market orders, right? Especially on SPY, thin fucking spreads, right? So with that being said, in terms of this situation, that was a phenomenal trade. I ended up selling that at 75 cents a contract. And they did end up going deep in the money all the way up until 180 a contract, right? Many brokers allow you to hold SPY option contracts up until 4:15 p.m. You could sell, right? Just verify that with your overall broker. Some brokers fucking get you out at 3:30 p.m. on fucking 0 dates. Don't use one of those fucking brokers. Use a real fucking broker that's actually designed to be day trading 0 date options. This is a very unique system and style of fucking trading, but you have to use the right broker for this overall style. Now, with that being said, they did end up going deep in the money to 190 a contract. And like I said, there's plenty of brokers that allow you to hold SPX 0 date options up until 4:15 p.m. Now, where you can sell during extended hours during that cutoff time. And in terms of the next overall trade, I'm going to walk you through this. So calls, let's get into it, man. Ended up getting in on 590 calls at 37 cents a contract, right? So at 3:44 p.m., 590 calls at 37 cents a contract. So if we go to 3:44 p.m., you're going to see very, very similar. So this is where I got in on the calls right here into this 40 cent range. And then they quickly went to 80 cents a contract. They went up 100% profit return within the span of just 8 single minutes. And then I had one L after that, and it was on SPX calls. So I went 2 for 3. So if you add up all of our gains collectively, combined, this is easily over a 700% plus profit return. If you were to leave runners, it would have been over 1,000% plus profit return. I mean, last time it was over 1,500%. It's like, dude, nobody's fucking printing like us, dude. All we do is fucking win. I see the same consistent faces, man. They're just fucking making gains every single day. All this group does is make fuck you money. That's all they do. All they do is print. Here's Stevie again. Stevie recently joined a group. He's up over 5 figures within the span of 2 fucking weeks, man. 5 fucking figures in 2 weeks. How much would you charge someone to join your secured private organization if they could turn small amounts of money into fucking 5 figures in fucking weeks? Do you understand the amount of fucking wins and the amount of fucking massive wins? It's like, dude, there's plenty of wins. There's massive wins. And it's the highest win rate in the game. You know how fucking fast you can flip a couple $1,000s into 5 figures inside of this fucking group? Man, the prices should be going up like fucking crazy, man. We're allowing you to secure this spot at this fucking price, man. So if you get in at this price, you're grandfathered in at that current price if you choose to not leave, man. I'm telling you, man, we have many members who are consistently making over $1,000 a day. This is the money printing machine team. We are winning non-fucking stop, man. Open your fucking eyes and wake up. Who the fuck do you know is doing this? You think it's all the famous people, all the people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, millions of subscribers? You think it's them, all the people focusing on the algorithm and the social media, the thumbnail, the title, all this shit? Are they showing you this? You understand? We're the fucking greatest to ever fucking do this shit, man. Whether you like it or not, this secured private organization is the best zero-day options trading alert team you are ever going to see. And this is not just buy and sell alerts. This is a strategic money-making system that is designed to make people money in a simplified way. And you're going to learn a lot by trading alongside a zero-day options trading alert system, by trading alongside our team and us, man. You're going to fucking see. It's unlimited fucking winning in here, man. Look at this. Second day in the fucking group, already up over $700. 2 for 2 with G-Roar, 1 for 1 with fucking Tio, up $300. All we do is fucking win. It's unlimited fucking winning in here, man. So if you are serious about surrounding yourself in a secure private organization with an amazing community that's printing money nonstop, where you get access to our real-time trade alerts, to a zero-day options trade alert system, is the first link down below within the description, man. I'm telling you, let's end 2024 on a very high note. Let's finish strong, which we will, and let's set up the right foundation for you to be printing all fucking year next year, man, of 2025, man. I'm telling you, man, this community is truly amazing. And in terms of the results, man, the results speak for themselves, man. 20% profit return on the account. We had a new member just joined. He flipped $1,200 to fucking 5 figures almost. Like, dude, we have people in here who are crushing it every single day. Thousands of dollars a day. We have some members 5 figures a day. We have some members who are making over 6 figures a fucking day, man. It's like, dude, G's trades 80%, 60%, 30%, 200%, 100%, 0%, and 300%. Do you understand? Do the fucking math, man. Do the fucking math. So in terms of this zero-day options trading alert system, this is what I want you to understand, man. This is a strategic system. So I'm going to explain this to you. What we do is we buy cheap, far out of the money option contracts. These are very, very cheap, and these are very, very low risk. In terms of risk management 101, we put in our max risk per trade. It could be a couple % of your account, whatever you're comfortable with of risking. Meaning, if these contracts go to zero, right? They don't go in the green or they don't go in the fucking money. They just expire worthless and go to fucking zero. You're going to lose everything you put into that trade. And in terms of the winning, we're winning like 90% plus at a times, man. We're trading the trends. If you hold the fucking trades and don't use a stop loss, right? Which is why you're going to risk less, because if you risk less and you put in what you're comfortable of losing and risking, where those contracts go to zero, you're going to be able to remove that stop loss and hold that trade to sell in the money for a massive percentage gain. Do you understand? We're doing the complete opposite of what everybody else is doing within the stock market. This isn't just buy and sell alerts. This is a strategic zero-day options trading alert system. You're not going to be able to find a unique system like this out there within the market, man. Do you understand? There's multimillionaires who are focused on creating systems that can make other people money, far more advanced than just buy and sell alerts. So there is no stop loss. We removed the stop loss. We manage the risk by putting in our R multiple, our max risk per trade, right? 2%, 3%, 5%, whatever it is that you want to risk, right? If the trade doesn't work out, the contracts expire 0, they go to fucking worthless, right? Then you lose what you put in, your max risk per trade, your R multiple, right? Most traders, they lose their max risk per trade, their R multiple, when their stop loss hits. But with us, we don't have a fucking stop loss, right? So we're sizing in less. And in terms of literally if the contracts go to 0, we lose our max risk per trade. That's one thing that we're doing differently, right? That has allowed us to lose the stop loss. Now, what is the advantage of not having a stop loss? The advantage of not having a stop loss is you have the entire day for the contracts to come back to life. So we trade the trend, and this happens all the time, right? So, you know, these fucking puts, these 589 puts, right? We were in the 60s, right? And then they quickly went to fucking 90, so 50%. That was a great trade. And then we got back in again in the 50s, and then they quickly went to fucking 80, right? So great trades, you're getting profit stopped out. But the point is, look, they went all the way down to 5 cents. You see how many times these contracts got destroyed into the 10 cents and 5 cent range, and you see how many times they went up 400%, 1500%. You get the point, right? So the point is, if you remove the stop loss, eventually, if you're trading the trend, right, we're going far out of the money, but not far enough to where it's not going to go in the money, as long as we're right about the trend, it's going to go in the money, right? And you can make a lot of money and massive gains before it goes in the money. So the point is, when you're green, you set a profit stop, and then if you want, you can leave some to run to sell in the fucking money, right? You don't want to leave your full size to run to sell in the money. You don't need that fucking big for 1,000x on full fucking size, right? So that's the advantage of removing the fucking stop loss. It's like you never fucking lose. We're trading the trend. The contracts come back to life. Listen, man, in my experience, 70% of the time, when we are down 50%, the trade comes back to life and it goes in the fucking money. Do you understand? In the fucking money. That means fucking worthless, 5 cents to fucking 100 cents. Oh, you're in at 50 cents and it dropped to 5. Oh, you're down fucking 80, 90%. Well, it just went to 100, sell for 100% gain. And then when we're down a lot and we believe in the play, instead of adding to a loser, what we do with our systems is we buy a second strike. So if we're in on puts and we're holding and we're down a lot and we believe in it, right? We believe we're going to be right about the trend. As we're down a lot, we buy a second strike. The second strike tends to be timed perfectly towards the exact lows. So we'll typically size in a little bit bigger on that second strike. So one of the ways we increase our winning when we're down is buying a second strike with the overall trend. Another way we increase our winning is very, very simple. We add to winners. We add to winners to increase the winnings. You know, there's many traders that you follow. You see them make 5, 10, 20% gains. What they do is they click buy, they click sell, and that's it. And they use a stop loss. We do the complete opposite, right? We remove the stop loss. We risk less. We pay less. We make the biggest percentage gains within the market. Even if we're not putting in as much money as we are than them, the percentage gains are always going to outweigh their dollar gains. And one of the ways that we increase our dollars gains is by adding to the fucking winners. Adding to the wins is going to increase those wins. Those motherfuckers who are clicking buy and sell for a small win, who don't know how to fucking trade and hold for fucking wins and measure big fucking moves, we're adding when they're getting the fuck out. Do you understand? We are fucking adding to our wins because when we win, we tend to win fucking massively. When we're up like 5, 10, 20%, we're saying, dude, we're going to make at least 50%, 100%, multiple 100%, sometimes thousands of percent. Add to the fucking winners. When we get a winning confirmation, we add to the winners. We set profit stops to ensure that losing is a choice, to ensure that we don't go green or red. We move the profit stop up higher to ensure that we don't get back the bulk of our gains. We sell into the moves at key critical levels where it makes sense to sell, right? And we leave some to hold in the money. So we figured out a way where you don't need a high win rate to be successful. This is the strongest foundation you're ever going to see within the stock market. We've optimized for the best system within the stock market. If you want to fucking trade, you need to understand that we've actually optimized price action, our skill set, right? We could trade any fucking thing. We could trade fucking penny stocks. We can trade fucking shares. We can trade whatever it is the fuck that we want. We know how to fucking trade. But we chose to optimize for a trading system that's designed to work for everyone. And like I said, rich people prefer to do this because they would rather hold their trades a little bit longer and they would rather put in less money. So if you're putting in less money, that means you're risking less. Since you're risking less money, that means you don't need a stop loss anymore. And that has been a true game changer. If we had stop losses on our trades, we would probably lose a fuck ton. And we'd have to time those trades perfectly. But since we're removing the stop loss, the timing doesn't fucking matter. You know how many fucking trades we're in? We're in at 50 cents. It drops to fucking 5 cents. And then it goes to 100 and we sell for a fucking gain. And then when it drops to 5 cents, instead of adding to the loser, we buy a second strike. far out of the money options give you the most options within the stock market. Do you understand? Far out of the money option contracts give you the most options within the stock market. It allows you to remove the stop loss. It gives the small accounts a chance to succeed. It gives rich people an opportunity to pay and risk less, remove stop losses, and make the biggest gains in the market. Not just percentage-wise, but also dollar gains, because we're buying that second strike when we're down, and we're adding to the fucking wins when we're fucking up. And we're always risking less and paying less than everyone else. And holding those fucking trades pays off, man. You got to figure out how to crack the fucking code, and we've cracked the code. Do you understand? So, if you are serious about making money, it's the first link down below within the description. Let's end 2024 on a fucking high note. Let's finish this year very, very strong within the green. Our win streak is not about to fucking stop now. We're going to keep on fucking winning. We're going to win non-fucking stop. All we're going to do is fucking win. So if you want to start fucking winning, it's the first link down below in the description. You get access to our trades. You get access to our secure private organization. You get access to our community. You get access to our zero-day options trading alert system. It is the first link down below within the description, man. I explained to you in terms of what makes this system unique. You need to understand, though, that it's going to take time for you to adjust. Nearly every single person who is joining this program likely needs their brain fucking rewired. Do you understand? Most people just buy and sell. They never hold for fucking big wins, and they use stop losses. We do the complete opposite of what everyone else is doing. This is not just buy and sell alerts. This is a strategic trading system. It's going to take time for you to adjust, start light, practice first, gain experience first. But once you figure this shit out, we have people who come in here, they run up 1 fucking K into fucking 10K within the span of a fucking month. It's like, dude, this is the best fucking options trading group you're ever going to see on the fucking planet, man. Look, you tell me, man. Who fucking prints like us? Fucking nobody. Nobody's fucking printing like us, man. Who do you know is winning this much, this consistent, and this fucking big with a zero-day options trading alert system? There's absolutely fucking nobody out there. We're the fucking one, man. Join the group. It's the first link down below in the description. We're going to print money non-fucking stop tomorrow, man. We're going to end this year on a very high fucking note, man. With that being said, I'm signing off. I will see you guys within the chat tomorrow. And until then.